Gençlerbirliği.
Yeah, they've been a threat, haven't they? Particularly when they're turning against Amoruso. I think Babel's looked more at home defending in one-on-one situations. Lorenzo likes to attack the ball more and be the dominant force, but again, look in here.
Friedel heading clear. Skoko! Wonderful goal! He couldn't quite believe it. His initial reaction then was to put his hands to his eyes, but Josip Skoko, the Australian playing in Turkey, has given Gençlerbirliği the lead here against Blackburn Rovers.
What a great take. It was a fantastic take, wasn't it? So many times you see people muck those type of things up when it comes back to your first time. Again, it's just a lob ball over the top, and it was always going to give him problems. Brad Friedel didn't do anything wrong, really. He had to come off his line. Obviously came out of his area, had to head the ball. Couldn't get enough distance on the header, but there you see, look, getting in behind him again, in behind Amoruso. Babel couldn't get over. Headed clear by Friedel, but what a take. Look, took it first time on the half volley, and for that agonising minute, he's thinking, is it going to go in or is it not? But it's a superb take, and you can't say they don't deserve it, Tony. They've had 3 glorious chances with their head that they've missed, and they deserve that one, but it should have been stopped. It wasn't really built up and brain science the way it beat Blackburn Rovers, and again, it was just that one ball over the top.
Blackburn Rovers very careless. Gençlerbirliği with the lead, and what a time to get that goal just before half-time. Here's Saka. Eula. Deniz, and Eula again. They've got another one. Süleyman Eula, Gençlerbirliği's top scorer. The top scorer in the Turkish Super League this season. And you can see the anguish there. Blackburn Rovers here have been pulled apart in a matter of minutes.
It's another poor goal to concede, Tony. I must admit, right before the break, Graham Souness said, must have been offside. I didn't think it was. It came across the middle. Again, there was Akers. Oh, probably level. Very, very close, but he took it so well, didn't he? Just took it on the half volley again. 2 half volley goals. Eula took that. But again, there was massive gaps in the middle of that defence, and it's not right, is it, really? A couple of goals before the break, and you couldn't say it wasn't on. Sometimes the end product isn't as good as it should be, but he's shown a lot of promise, and just there, just didn't clear his feet to get the shot away. Just the ball striking isn't quite there, is it? A couple of times he had good crossing positions, and he hasn't struck the ball properly, but he certainly took the goal very well, didn't he, when he took that early on the half volley, but just a little bit rushed in his final shot there.
Gresko. Here's Cole. Nicely done by Cole. And Blackburn Rovers have pulled a goal back. It's been scored by Brett Emerton. 2 Australians on the score sheet now. But what a vital goal that is for Blackburn Rovers. A vital away goal.
Well played, Andy Cole. He had nowhere to go there. He's got his back to goal. He's got a defender up his backside, and he's spun in the space of nowhere from this short little ball from Gresko. Look, he's aware. He knows there's another defender coming. Look, he has a little look, drags it away from one, nutmegs or pushes it round the other. Keeper comes out, slips it back. Emerton puts it into the unguarded net. That's a great goal. And at last, I'm well pleased now. That gives Blackburn a great chance. I just hope they don't sit back now, Tony, because that shows you how suspect that defence is, and what a quality bit of play from Andy Cole. 2 defenders closing him down close to the touchline. Maybe the second defender came at the wrong angle, but Coley saw him out the corner of his eye, and that's great awareness from a striker with his back to goal. That was all about Andy Cole at his best, that goal.
Andy Cole on as a half-time substitute here for Blackburn Rovers in place of Matt Jansen. Brett Emerton on the score sheet. His first European goal for Blackburn Rovers. Already scored one in the Premiership. But Gençlerbirliği still looking for goals themselves. I made the point earlier that the coach has got a team here who like to attack. Not unusual for them to play 4-3-3, and even in the second half we've seen Skoko, the Australian, who's been running the show for them in midfield, press further forward. It's a game that always threatens goals. Emerton again.
That's okay, you know, got to let him have a free range sometimes, Emerton. He don't want to get stuck wide right or wide left. He likes to run with the ball, and as soon as he's running with it, you can see problems for defenders. I don't know what was happening with Yorkie there. He was he's having trouble getting his shirt on, wasn't he?
I think the suggestion was that El Saka was taking it off his back before the final whistle.
Yeah, trying to swap shirts before the game.
Could be Amoruso, could be Thompson. It's Amoruso! Always going away from goal.
I think he just quit in his follow-through because the blocker was coming out the wall, and well, if you follow through, obviously you're going to catch your foot, and he just quit on that. He struck it well wide, didn't he?
See the shirt exchange there between El Saka and Dwight York. The mood of the stadium has changed, though. Drums were banging, the flags were waving at half-time with Gençlerbirliği 2-0 up. Now it's 2-1. There's a sense of unease around here. Tuga. Here's Eula. Straight through the middle. It's Eula again. It's Eula against Friedel. Magnificent finish. Wonderful, wonderul goal by Suleiman Eula. Just after Blackburn Rovers had done a bit of a repair job, it's gone horribly wrong yet again. What must the manager do?
Well, it's not even a great goal, is it, Tony? Like the other goals, it's terrible defending. Marcus Babbel and Lorenzo Amoruso, over blaming Amoruso more there, falling asleep, and he was really treading water, wasn't he? Look, there he goes, look, he's got a chance to get over and across, nowhere near it, and once Eula's away from him, there's no catching him. He really has been caught out a bit tonight, Lorenzo. He's a good player, he's a very good centre-back, but that ball over the top has been catching him out time and time again. There we go, Blackburn had the ball, Genç just cleared it up the pitch. It's a great finish from Eula, but you know, one ball shouldn't be beating you like that, and it's two defenders to deal with one player, so it's really poor defending from Blackburn. And